a really nice, simple development exercise, but such an easy one to forget, is just to keep tuning into each of the senses. So sight, we're not going to forget very often. Got a lot of light coming from over there telling me southeast is out that way, and then I'd probably tune into the movement of the clouds telling me that the low winds are coming from the southeast as well. What other things? Okay, let's go with smell. On many sides I can see trees, but actually that's not what I'm smelling. I'm smelling the freshly ploughed earth of the fields just beyond here. We can't see it, but that's where the sense of smell is coming in. It's telling me I would expect to smell trees, but it's actually telling me in the direction the wind is coming from, there is different terrain out there. Okay, sense of touch. Well, the first thing I'm feeling is actually I'm on a bit of a gradient here, going down a hill, and I'm feeling that in my feet. I can see it, of course, but the exercise is I'm feeling that through my feet. Perhaps a slightly more fun tactile exercise is just to feel the bark of trees. So here, feeling this bark here, quite rough. That's a cherry tree we find at the edge of woodland. Come in just a little bit and suddenly the bark is much smoother. Beech trees all around here getting closer to the heart of the woods. Smoother bark, a sign you're nearer the heart of the woods. Rougher bark, a sign you're near the edges. Okay, taste. Now, that's a little bit trickier, always a bit trickier. This time of year, sometimes a little bit easier. I'm not going to drag you around looking for one, but what I'm looking for is an edible fruit, something easy like a blackberry. There might be a couple left here somewhere, but let's not spend hours on that. This is where I'd look for it on the south-facing side. There's one there. At the edge of the woods, of course, we're not going to find lots of sugar-rich fruits that is really hard, and even for art, the sake of this video, I'm not going to eat that. It'd be disgusting. But we get lots and lots of sugar-rich fruits on the edge of woodland on the south-facing side. So I could have tasted that if I was going to sacrifice my taste buds for this video, but I haven't done that. Okay, sounds. Let's just have a little listen. Okay, I can hear an aircraft. Sometimes that can be helpful. If you hear the sound of taking off, you can start to build an audible map. The very distance, I can just hear a little motor traffic as well. There's clearly a busy road out to the south somewhere. I'm near my home patch, so I know the one, but if I didn't, I'd be using that to build a map. Just a slightly prettier sound here. This is the drip coming off the trees. Sometimes, particularly at this time of year, it's autumn, we get fog drip when it hasn't rained, but that's a sign that the rain has gone through, and combined with the clouds here can help me build a picture of what's happened with the weather and therefore what's most likely to happen next. Right, sight, sound, smell, touch, taste, and then there are other senses. There are lots of sort of different sort of terms for this, but the general sort of feel we get within our body. So just the feel I'm getting in my legs tells me I've probably walked, about 2 miles, what it feels like. And there are lots and lots of other cues we get in terms of tiredness, hunger, whether we need to go to the loo, that sort of thing. They're all sort of telling us a little bit about time. And they can also tell us a bit about place, because our feelings change. If we've been walking into a hard, cold wind for an hour, we're going to get very different feelings to, a stroll on a sunny, warm day. But you get the idea. Just run through all of the senses. If you've got used to doing that and you're, finding it automatic, that's fantastic. But you can just start to add layers. So within the sense of sight, we can think about taking up a notch. Okay, let's find a shape. The shape of those clouds telling me they're cumulus, telling me there's some heating, probably related to the top of the woods up there. And you see what I mean. So we could then do colours. We've got much richer sort of browns as the leaves and the fruits on the south side of the trees is a much richer brown than what we're finding on the north side of the trees at the moment. But yeah, lots and lots of options. You know, find the level that you're at and have some fun. Happy navigating.